Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I recorded chapter 11 earlier tonight, and I'm already thinking about taking it down and refilming it, even though it's taken, like 2 weeks or whatever since I did a video. Um, just because the very beginning of it, I was dealing with text messages and with some personal stuff that I really didn't want to get into. But even the way that I handled it, even though I tried to avoid getting into it there, I felt like it was just a little. Um, I didn't even mention who it was about, who I was referring to, so it wasn't like an attack on anybody. It just felt kind of like I wanted that out of there, so I may re-record it. Um, so I haven't really been recording lately, and I'll be honest, I don't even know if I want to record anymore. Um, I've been doing this for over a year, and I've been eating a lot of the same foods for over a year, and I'm sick and tired of most of the food I'm eating. And I know that if I want to continue to do this, I need to basically go to the store and basically revamp my whole diet. At least what I'm eating on my diet, because I'm just so sick of eating the same things almost every day. Like freaking light and fit Greek yogurts. Um, I'm not quite tired of lean cuisines yet, but I'm getting there. I don't imagine it'll be much longer before I am. Cottage cheese, I'm tired of cottage cheese. Um, Chicken and fish aren't exactly that appealing to me anymore. And it's just I'm so tired of eating the same things, and it's gotten me to a point where I'm struggling. I haven't really done I haven't gone completely off the rails yet. I'm still eating fairly okay, although I do find myself having more half cheats or whatever more often. And what I mean by half cheats, if you don't know, is like sandwiches from the deli or whatever, rather than what I would normally have for Subway sandwiches, for instance. It's kind of higher calorie, but it's not so bad that it's a true cheat meal like pizza, basically. And I don't know. I'm struggling. I'm struggling this so hard just to stay on track. You on top of that, I'm having some other things going on in my life that are kind of making this whole thing difficult. For one thing, I injured my shoulder during a gym workout. I actually kind of injured it beforehand, but when I thought that it was healed, it was just from sleeping wrong. Really, I woke up one day and my shoulder was hurting, and then like 2 days later, it felt like it was fine, except that when I went to the gym, it hurt, and I worked through it, and then I had to stay out of the gym for like 2 weeks. Um, and when I finally felt okay again to go back to the gym, my girlfriend wanted me to kind of transition to the idea of seeing what it would be like to live with her. So I spent like a week at her place, and there is no Planet Fitness near where she lives. So I had to drive all the way back home if I want to go to the gym. So I didn't go to the gym for another week on top of that. So I've been to the gym in like 3 weeks. Um, and so you take the gym out of it, you take the excess calories I've been eating lately a little bit, and I just feel very off my game lately. Now with all that being said, I have lost weight, but I haven't lost very much weight. Like I said, it's been like 3 weeks since I recorded a weight loss video. A lot of that's just because like I keep forgetting to get on the scale the days that I want to do a video, you know, and so I don't even have an answer for you on what I weigh. I will tell you that today when I got on the scale, I was 278. I could be wrong. I want to say it was like 280 or 281 the last time that I did a weight loss video, but that was again like 3 weeks ago. So I'm losing maybe a pound a week. Not that great. It would probably be better if I was going to the gym regularly and staying on my diet correctly. It's just when you're living with your girlfriend or you're out with your friends and they're having a fun time and whatever, you want to enjoy life with them, you know, like we went to the we went and did a double date, me and my friends and my girlfriend did a double date, you know. So these different things you want to kind of live a little bit when you're on your dates and whatnot. And I have to keep telling my girlfriend it's not her. She's not. I like to joke that she's a bad influence, but she's not a bad influence. She really isn't. Um, it's my choices. So at the end of the day, it's my fault whether or not I have a half cheat or whatever I do. And I don't know if you can hear that. This I bought this ring and it's supposed to be a spinner ring, you know, which sounded kind of cool, even though I don't really need a spinner ring. I thought it sounded cool, but it makes a little bit of a noise. Like, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's kind of, I don't really like it. I'm probably going to replace it. I think it's good for like a backup, you know, whatever. I also bought this signet ring here, which I just realized today I could actually fit on my thumb. I've been wearing it on my first finger mostly, but anyway, that's a side note. I've been really struggling. And it's hard when I'm struggling to get on these videos and tell you guys that I'm maintaining my weight or that I only lost a pound that whole week. It's hard. I know that it's not a really great excuse, but it's also the excuse that I'm just kind of tired of having to keep coming back to these videos. I like that some of you are some of you are watching these videos. I appreciate those who have been watching it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to quit or not. And when I say quit, I mean videos. I don't mean diet. I don't plan on just yo-yoing again. But I definitely am tired of having to tell you guys that when I have to maintain, or when I'm maintaining, to say that I'm maintaining. So I don't know. I think part of it's that I'm comfortable with my weight finally. I have been for a few months. I haven't lost a lot of weight this last few months if you really think about it. Like, what, a pound a week? You know, some weeks I maintain, so I'm losing maybe 2 pounds a month. It's not much. You can barely even say that I'm on a diet, even though I am following most of my rules most of the time. I'm very, very much on a plateau is what's going on. Very much so. And I haven't felt very motivated. So I know that I keep saying whenever you get off the tracks, you know, you just gotta hop right back on, and I still believe that. I'm not staying off the tracks. I just don't know that I want to continue doing this. I never really expected to get this huge following or anything. It wasn't really about a following, and you guys have heard it. But I'm saying stuff. It's another thing, you know. A lot of these videos, I know that I say a lot of the same stuff every week, you know, or every couple weeks. I'll say the same basic thing, like how this isn't about a following or you know, whatever. But what can I say? I just, you know, when it comes to my weight loss, when it's slow, there isn't a whole lot to talk about. So I may re-record that chapter. I was doing it kind of in an emotional moment in my life, and if I don't, and I just keep it the way it is, I just have to hope that they understand that, like, I didn't single them out, and I'm not even saying they're a bad person. You know, we were having a disagreement. Me and this person, we don't have disagreements very often, but when we do, they can be quite frustrating. But they're still a great person. They're an amazing person. That's all I really want to say on that. Because without saying anything more, I'd be giving away what's really going on, and I just don't want to be that person to spill all my life trauma, you know. But I gotta say though, I mean, I'm glad that it's getting cooler out. You know, it's getting to be more fall weather, so I can wear my leather jackets again. You know. Um, Also, I almost didn't say anything. Um, I've mentioned Alpha M a couple of times. He's doing the Alpha M project season 5, I think it is. He hasn't done a season in like a little while. Like we weren't even sure if he was going to continue doing these episodes. He basically the Alpha M project is like a 5 episode series, I think, where he takes someone and they go over everything that he wears, and then they spend like $2,000 building this new wardrobe. And I want to do it. I want to at least like enter in for it. He literally just freaking said he was doing it and started telling people to put in their 2 minute, I think it's 2 minutes, their inquiries to try to get on the show. I'm going to be I would not be surprised if I don't make it on that show though, because unlike the other guys on his show, um, most of them are not fashionable guys, and you don't see it most of the time when I'm on video because I'm in my uniform or whatever. But I've grown into a very fashion forward guy. Uh, I have multiple pairs of jeans, multiple chinos, multiple different colors of shirts, different styles of shirts, like, you know, the Henleys and the V-necks and the dress shirts. I've got more shoes or boots, technically more boots, than I have ever had in my entire life. And all of that, almost all of that, has come from his advice. So, unlike his other people on his shows, I'm the one person that already kind of dressing the way he suggests. And so, the only thing he could really do with me is show those people who do follow his advice where at least I'm getting it wrong. Because I'm sure that there's some stuff I'm getting wrong. For one thing, I don't go to a tailor. I want to go to a tailor, but what's the point of going to a tailor if I'm losing weight still? And, you know, I mean, I'm basically, once I get down to a point where I'm not losing weight anymore, that's when I want to start going into a tailor. Um, but yeah, I'm a different inquiry for him. You know, I'm wearing his enemy shades. I'm wearing Chelsea boots and slightly distressed jeans and black Henleys, and uh, you know, I layer clothes. So like I might have a t-shirt with a flannel over it, or you know, and it's like I'm not one of his guys that's just wearing like a Star Wars shirt or, you know, freaking square toed shoes. You know, I pay attention to what he offers when it comes to fashion advice. He probably would tell me to only wear one. I think he's pretty much he said it, to only wear one ring at a time on each hand, and I'm wearing two. And yeah, I don't think he's really a big fan of on the thumb, but I kind of like it. I've never had a thumb ring before. Um, so there are some things that he could change for the sake of his show, but if you're interested, by the way, the Alpha M project is just on YouTube. It's just a YouTube thing. It's not like, you know, like a Netflix thing. But I would really love to meet the guy that changed my life in more ways than one. You know, he may not have been the one that actually like full on started my diet. He was only one of the factors, but he made me see the world a little differently. You know, like he got me into the alpha male mindsets. You know, which I only look at the good stuff when it comes to what you guys think of when it comes to alpha male. I don't think of being obnoxious and a bully or anything like that. I'm more about just self improvement. I'm really into the self improvement aspect of it. To be more in control of my life. Those are the kinds of things that I take away from the alpha or alpha mindset stuff. But I would love to meet that guy. So All right, I'm at 15 minutes now, so I'm gonna let you go. I will talk to you later. Stay motivated, guys.